What's up guys, I'm Cosentino. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to these videos where we go behind the scenes and I reveal what went on in some of my greatest illusions, death-defying escapes, etc. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do that right now. Turn on the notifications because these videos are coming to you every single week. We're working extremely hard to do that, and believe me, you do not want to miss them. With that being said, let's get started. So, to our regular viewers, thank you so much for joining us again. To our new viewers, thank you for coming along. Today, we're going to take a look at an illusion that I call the Prestige. Now, it's based off, well, it's actually based off a very, very old principle called the $1 Million Mystery. Now, I don't want to give too much away because we are on a YouTube channel, and the truth is people who are into magic and into illusions and know the history of magic will know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll leave it at that. What I will tell you is this. I wanted to do this illusion, this particular illusion, for a very, very long time. It's quite complicated. It requires a huge amount of staging. It requires specific lighting and a lot of choreography, a lot of blocking and timing. So it's not something that you can just really tour regularly. Most people who perform this illusion, although when I say most people, it's not very common. It's not like doing a substitution trunk or sawing somebody in half or a levitation. It's more elaborate than that. So it's not really a touring piece, and that's why you don't see it that often, because it's quite complicated to put together, even though in essence it looks simple, as it should. It should look like it's just happening, it's just magic. So I wanted to do this for a very, very long time, and we attempted it for my very first television special. I was very excited about this first TV special, the first time any Australian magician would have a prime time commercial TV special. So I wanted to put this particular piece in, and we rehearsed it all, we practiced it all, we had it all working with the dancers, and then we got to the Regent Theatre in Melbourne. A little side note about the Regent Theatre, I saw my hero David Copperfield at the Regent Theatre years ago, years when I was, I think I was just a teenager, and I sat second row, in the same row as his parents actually, watching David Copperfield, my hero, perform magic. And then I think it was like 10, 15 years later, I auditioned for Australia's Got Talent at the Regent Theatre. And then a full year later, I was doing my own TV special live from the Regent Theatre. So it's kind of, I love this idea of completing the circle. I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but if I have, there you go, you've got it again. And if you haven't, you're hearing it for the first time. So we're at the Regent Theatre, and I'm doing this piece that I call the Prestige. And we had 2 semi-trailers come in just of equipment, another 2 just for lighting, huge setup. There was 100 people on this shoot. My crew, Channel 7 crew, lighting crew, theatre crew. It was a huge amount of people involved to pull this off and coordinate the logistics. Who was going to set up first? What equipment came in first? Was it lighting? Was it staging? You know, etc., etc. Anyway, after weeks and weeks of rehearsal and putting together the whole show, and the way we were going to film this particular show was in one shot. So literally a rehearsal, filmed, and then the live show in front of a real live audience, and that's it. There's no, let's stop, let's shoot it again, audience clap, pretend like you're enjoying it. There was none of that. It's a real live show. People bought tickets to come see the show, and we shot it like a real show. And that means everything had to be rehearsed to perfection, absolute perfection. Now looking back, I actually can't believe we pulled it off like that. It's quite extraordinary. I've shot 9 television specials, and since then we haven't shot it like that. To be honest, it had the most energy, it was the most exciting, it was the most risky, but there's something about doing it literally in one take and knowing you have to do it in one take. That does require a huge amount of rehearsal. But you know, that's something I'm used to. I'm used to doing live shows. I'm used to rehearsing that way, in that manner. Anyway, the point of my story is this. We were getting the Prestige ready. All this rehearsal got into it, and the apparatus, the prop, the contraption actually snapped. It's aluminium, and it snapped. And it was unsafe to pull off.
And all of a sudden, we went over a divot, and one of the wheels completely sheared off. Another one's breaking. It's a bit of trouble. The whole prop weighs about 400 kilos, so it's a bit of a problem, I've got to be honest with you. I'm a bit worried. explain to me what it is, John? Okay, it's just a wheel. You got it's about 4 mil aluminium. Yeah, you just got to weld the base of the wheel to a 50 by 50 riser. Thanks very much. Really appreciate this. I'll see you in an hour and a half. I'll pass you on to Adam. Thank you.
So even though it was all put together and it was all ready to go, we never got to use it for that particular TV special. With that being said, the following year for my next TV specials, The Magic, The Mystery, The Madness, we did pull it off. This time it was shot at the Crown Casino in Melbourne, and that's what you're about to see. So very difficult illusion to perform, lots of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go.
Thank you very much. Woo! And welcome to the show. Now I work with some of the most incredible dancers. They're all extraordinarily talented, and each and every one of them must be in perfect time, perfect sync in order to create the magic. So, do you guys want to meet my dancers? You want to meet them? Here we go!
Box is empty. Now it's spun to show you all around. And my first dancer comes out. Second dancer. Oh, very talented performers. Spun again to show it's completely empty. Third. Fourth. Okay. So now it's empty and I'm jumping inside. Top is lit up. And there is Priscilla. I'm gone. And there I am in the audience. The camera did not cut away. That in one shot, in front of a real audience. Because you can't fake that in front of an audience. Can't pay all these people to pretend that that didn't actually happen. It's real, it's live. There you have it, an illusion that I call the Prestige. Some of you are probably wondering, why do we call it the Prestige? Because my favorite movie of all time is a film with Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale that's actually called The Prestige. And it's a movie about creating the ultimate illusion. It's actually about two rival magicians who battle it out, and they're looking for this ultimate illusion. And this illusion is where the magician disappears from the stage and reappears elsewhere. I don't want to give too much away about the film because it's an excellent film. If you haven't seen it, go check out that film. I absolutely, not is it my favorite magic film, it's my favorite film of all time. It gets into the psyche of the magician and how crazy we actually are and the lengths we're willing to go to entertain you guys. But there's a piece that they call the transported man, and in magic, the final element to an illusion is called the Prestige. That's where the magician reappears, and so based on that particular illusion, the disappearance and the reappearance, we call it the Prestige. With that being said, I hope I've been able to give you some insight into what actually took place, why it took a few years to get this particular piece on actual film. If you're enjoying these videos, keep subscribing, let us know, write some comments, share the videos with everybody. But until next time, be safe, look after one another, and remember to always believe.